I don't have a written speech because I always thought that all of you are my family, so I like to open my heart and speak. Thank you, Mr. Son. Thank you, Mr. Kim, and all my dear friends. It's indeed a great honor and privilege to be here this afternoon for this incredible ceremony. When you keep rubbing it in that 35 years or 38 years, yes, when I look back, it's indeed a really long time. 35 years is practically half of my life. And when I thought about it, I realized that when I joined Hyundai, I don't think many of you were even born. Right? So then I feel that yes, it is a real long time. But when I look back, I think you will have this question in your mind that how did you manage here for 35 years? Don't you think it is too long a period for a person to work in a company for 35 years? Yes, it is a very long time. And it's in fact it's my not first job, it's my second job. I worked for a very short span in another company for about 6 months, and after that I joined Hyundai Group. So the day I joined, unlike many of you, you always have somebody in the office, your boss or your colleagues, to guide you. What is Hyundai, how to go about everything, you have an OJT, etc., etc. But when I joined my office that day, my boss was traveling to Delhi. I was joined in Calcutta, so I joined in, and I found that my boss was missing. In those days, we didn't have mobile phones or things like that. So I was just sitting and looking at the newspapers, and then suddenly he called up from somewhere on the landline. That's when you can communicate. So then he said, on the right side of my table there is a drawer. Please pick up the general brochure of Hyundai. Please study that. And then evening take a flight to Mumbai and go and meet the chief engineer of Mumbai Port Trust. I was almost ready to give my resignation. That was my orientation. So when I think of all of you, I think that you're all so privileged that you have somebody to guide. But my journey started like that, and it was always a roller coaster ride. But I did enjoy that. And it is not that I did not get another job elsewhere. I did get jobs elsewhere. I got better jobs. But there was something called passion and love for the company, which I can't explain. It is something which is within. Correct. And I really loved working here. It was really a good time. And it was not a one-way relationship. I mean, I always consider Hyundai to have taught me many things. As I mentioned in my mail, I practically covered most of the departments that we have. I mean, I started with plant, I did steel, I did chemicals, I did non-ferrous, pipes, food, everything. Food processing, administration, human resources.
Yes.
Even if it is
booking and transportation.
Hotel booking, car,
Yes.
even if they say
Everything.
Finance, IT return, he only said.
Yes.
So that, I mean, I did everything. So after doing everything, it was very difficult for me to even say that, look, I'm going from here, because I also had some moral obligation and responsibility to the company. So that's how it went, and I really enjoyed working here. It was not a easy way. You know how difficult business is.
Yes, sir.
Plant business is not so easy, but we did make it, and we did make it very big. And not only in India, we went right up to Nigeria to get business. I remember our colleague Mr. Kang, who was there in Nigeria. For 5 years he was there, but he could not get any business. But we got big deals in Nigeria. So he asked me, how the hell did you come to Nigeria and get these kind of orders?
True.
So God has been good, and I think we have been able to do well. And I'm very proud of my Delhi office, because we have always been among the top ranking offices among the Hyundai offices worldwide. So I'm sure that all of you collectively will continue to maintain that position, and that Hyundai, when we talk of Delhi office, we should be always number one everywhere. And once again, I would like to say thank you to all of you. Mr. Gangi we've been journeying together for a long, long time. He knows us everything very well. Mr. Devang, Mr. Khori, Pavan, Mahesh.
You forgot me.
Purposely.
And a special mention to Meenakshi because she keeps my blood pressure high. Even if it goes low, she keeps it high. She will do something which will, So it's a joy that we could work here together as a family. Mr. Harinder, Shyam, and Ramesh, everybody. We had good times and we had challenging assignments, especially when we had visits of the top management and all that. It was not easy because fortunately because of COVID, we don't have many guests now. But when you have the entire top management coming, it is very, very stressful. So when they come, till they go, we cannot even sleep. It's so stressful. But we did manage and we did a good job, I think.
Yeah, chairman visit and all this.
Yes, several times. So we have been, and I've been lucky to visit Korea many times and understand the country, the culture. So it was very easy for me to understand the Korean people and work together with them. So on behalf of my family, my wife is here, she talks so much as a teacher. So my son and daughter-in-law, they are here in Delhi. My son is working for Accenture. He's shifting his job. He thinks working more than 2 years in a company is not good. I don't know where he got that. So my daughter-in-law is also working in a company called Gartner. Yeah. And my daughter, she is traveling today, but she is working in the British school as a teacher in English. And so all of us joined together to thank you very much for all the support, cooperation, and the love that you have given us. And I'll always cherish it. So from the 1st of January, when I wake up, I don't know what I will be doing because at 8 o'clock I like to be on my office chair. So that I will miss, and then definitely I'll be in touch with all of you, and we will continue to do the best that we can do in life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And we will continue bothering you.